How is your Amplify Our Feminine Energy challenge going? We're here in week 1, where the challenge is to slow down by 10%. Now, why would that be a feminine energy challenge action choice? Well, you've got to think of it in terms of contrast with masculine energy. So on the masculine side, we have doing more, hustling, getting out there, action. And what's the contrast to that? Restoring, resting, recuperating, being instead of doing. So you can see that the anti-hustle, basically, is to slow down. But of course, we're not going to spend the entire week resting and restoring unless you are lucky and on vacation, in which case, good job. But if you're still at your normal everyday, you still have things to do, things that are important to you to get done. But by doing them with this little feminine energy twist, we're inserting that feminine energy into an otherwise masculine activity. So when you run your errands, you walk 10% slower between your car and the post office, and you've inserted that calm, that resting, that recuperating feminine energy into your errands. At least that's how I'm seeing it. As for my personal check-in, how am I doing with this one? It's actually a lot harder for me than I would have thought, because I like challenges, which is, of course, quite a masculine energy thing to say. I like challenges. They're very masculine energy, but I'm working on it. And 3 little tips and tricks that have helped me so far have been: 1, to savor things. So whether it's the breeze on my skin, the weight of a cat in my lap, the food that I'm eating, its texture or taste, by savoring, I am necessarily slowing down, and I am enjoying all of those little moments more because I'm enjoying them to their fullest. So A++ would savor again. My second tip or trick is to notice when you're doing something repetitive. So walking, step, 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 repetitive. Reps at the gym, it's why we call them reps. Whatever you're doing that has a repetitive aspect to it, the first time around, I notice how fast I'm doing it. And then the second time, slow it down. And of course, then forget about it and do it again partway through. So when doing it the first time, or the repetition of, oh yes, slowing down again, I get to do it twice, or maybe even more times, and to be proud of myself for succeeding at slowing down. And my third item has been sort of breathing exercises and meditation. So when you pause to do a breathing exercise or to meditate, or even just to listen to someone else doing a guided meditation, there's a million of them on YouTube. Even if you're not meditating yourself, any of those sorts of things necessarily slow down your brain. And when your brain slows down, the rest of you slows down. And voila, there you are, 10% slower. So those are the things that have worked so far for me this week. I would love to hear what is working for you. Please leave me a comment or send me an email. Let me know what is working for you in terms of slowing down so that I can try it. Also, feel free to leave me questions. I'm sure I'll do another short, possibly before even we get around to week 2. What is week 2's challenge, you may ask? I'll tell you on Monday. But for now, let's get internal and amplify our feminine energy. See you Monday.